welcome back to the worst possible Commander show, where it's time for the Tarkir Dragonstorm box battle, bitches! Oh, demonetized already. Hi, it's me, it's CGV, and I'm here with my friends, and this is Ryan.
Yo.
And that's Ben.
Hello.
And that's Shay.
Hello.
And if you missed the Innistrad Remastered first box battle we did, we're gonna crack these open. We're gonna build Commander decks from them, and we're going to get an opportunity to trade once with each other person at the table for cards to make our decks better. And we get a mana base from an existing precon. So like if you had a Golgari deck, you could go get the Winter Duskmourn precon mana base as an example. But that's the kind of fun we're getting into here today. Have you tried Limited Commander? You ready for some Limited Commander? You ever done this before, Ryan?
Not limited Commander, limited everything else, sure, and I'm terrible at it, so let's go.
Yeah. And you guys are back for some more Limited Commander. You think you're gonna pass me Gitrog Monsters or Crater Hoofs this time?
No, definitely not.
Gotcha.
As long as you have dragons to trade.
Oh,
That's already given us leverage.
this is a Ben environment right here. Absolutely. But there's no Edgar Markovs to pull this time.
No.
I'm curious what the best commanders to pull in the play boosters are, because this is all from the main set. This is going to be an interesting one.
Yep.
But you should get excited, and you should check out our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code WORST at checkout to get a discount on, say, your play boosters of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Thank you to CoolStuffInc.com for getting us these boxes to play this game. And also a big shout out to Dragon Shield. Use the promo code CGB5 using the link in the description to get a discount, and we'll have some Dragon Shield sleeves on deck right over here as soon as we pop some really good cards in these boosters. Are you guys ready to open some Ugins?
Yes.
Yeah!
So many Ugins.
All right, we're gonna dive in and let this nonsense begin. Oh my gosh, we don't have to throw it in this
That's
case.
true.
We just-
Can I get through the plastic is the question. Like,
Ski.
look at embarrassing about that.
And don't forget, just throw them on the floor. Oh wait, look, containers this time? It's like they cleaned up for us last time. Thank you, Brent. Yep. I got a Misty Rainforest already. Woo. That's crazy. Oh, I got fetch lands?
Wow.
I didn't know you could get special guests in these. I guess they really souped up play boosters.
Ooh.
Mana fixing here.
I got a Codis.
Oh, that's a good first ball.
Nice.
Ryan, you jealous?
I am. I love that Codis. I've gotten one dragon so far.
You got a dragon? I don't think I have a dragon yet. Oh, okay, I got a dragon.
Oh.
It's a green and black little dragon.
Elspeth. Storms.
Oh, what?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not a commander though. This isn't Brawl.
I know.
This isn't Brawl, but that's a good card. We can all attack her, guys. It'll be fine.
I also got an Elspeth.
Wow.
Oh,
That
that was
doing
more
great.
expensive than Ben's Elspeth.
Okay.
And Ben, you were so cool for a minute.
Yeah, for a little bit.
I got one. I got me a spirit dragon. I got Nirev, Heart of the Storm, Ben. The one that when things enter, do double damage.
Ooh.
That might be hard to build in Limited, actually. I don't know.
We got
Ooh.
Syrah.
Mono green?
Yeah,
I was thinking
do it.
it. I was like, well,
Your green pile looks pretty healthy.
yeah, I know. Right?
It just shuffled the whole pile.
Exactly. Chico, Paragon of the Way.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
That's a good one there, Ben.
Okay.
Ooh, mono blue, anybody? I got Taiga, Master Opportunist. Mono blue suspend coming at you.
Sarkhan Dragon Ascendant?
That's not bad.
Mono
You
red.
going mono red?
No.
Be a pretty weird thing.
I got Felithar.
Oh no, not that again.
Felithar.
I don't know if you'll have an Avenger Zenda card though.
Yeah.
Greater of though, maybe. But I can
Box
see it.
Jasper.
That's worth money.
Ooh.
Is that like 25 or something? That's a banger. Actually, you wanted ramp in this limited environment. There's some ramp.
Betor, Kin of two all.
How many spirit
Dude.
dragons are you
Seriously,
gonna
Ben.
get?
All of
Ben?
them. All of them.
Gotta collect them all. Wrong game.
I'm opening quickly.
All right, guys, remember Narset? She's back.
No, gosh.
Back again.
Ooh, Sidisi, mono black graveyard pod.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Jasper!
fancy.
Oh! Suck it. What up?
Hey, I got
What?
Jasper too.
Oh my god!
Jaspers for everybody.
Shay, come on.
You gotta do it.
Still
You gotta do your part for the team and open a mux.
It's still working out.
Shay. I got the stillness in motion, so I can have an empty library and not die.
That is kind of a cool card that I want to look at a little further.
Yeah.
I got Nariv as well in my last pack.
Damn it!
Whoa.
Ben, how
got
do you pack
options
so
over
quickly,
here.
That's
Ben?
crazy.
Dude, I don't know.
We gotta have you on the drip streams because you're just gonna be like done.
I feel like last time I was on it, I was pretty slow actually.
Actually, I think that's true. Ben, you can't even play all your Elder Spirit Dragons.
I know.
You got 4 of them. You
I
got
do.
4 of
I
the,
got
of
4
the
of them,
Spirit
yeah.
Dragons. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
In fact, the
I'll
only
see in a
one he
second,
didn't
too.
get was the Teamer one. I've got the red legendary Light Shatter. Terrace Light Shatter. Might go mono red just to make people mad.
I got her too.
All right, what I got? I got like 3 packs to go here. No Ugins at the
No,
table.
Eugene.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm zoning in.
Ooh, you're ready.
Yeah, there you
Whoa.
go. That's a nice one. Oh, Narset!
It worked.
Hey! Well, now you get to play Storm in Limited. Oh, I got Coda Stew.
Whoa.
Nice.
Voltron is back on the menu.
All right, how do I win the game?
If you find the answer, let me know.
You open Crater Hoof.
Ugin!
Oh! I mean. Oh no.
Take away her colorless pile.
Yeah. Woo!
God, I haven't even read this yet. Holy crap.
Really?
Whoa, wait. We got Ben live reaction to Ugin right here.
That's gross.
Bad card. You shouldn't run it.
0, add 3 colorless? What?
What's the point?
Wow.
I love that's
You-
the part that gets him.
It's always the simplest part.
It gives you more colorless to cast your other colorless things to blow more stuff up.
Any number of colorless non-land? What?
Yeah, that's the -11, yeah. Well, we've all at least got some commander potential. Some more than others.
We're doing fine. Everything's
We
fine.
can work out some trades.
We're hanging in there.
No, I'm gonna try Jessica.
All right. So, Rotkersh Rashash, Rotkersh Rashash, and a Hollowmurk Siege. And I've got Roar of Endless Song, Dracogenesis. That's a mythic for a mythic, a rare for a rare. What do you think?
I'll take them both.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Deal. Guys, I just gave her a free Dragon Commander. Am I in trouble? Anybody mad? It's all right. We can make deals too. We can make deals
This is gonna
too.
be awesome.
2 goblins.
I do have one. I didn't run it.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
Jesus, you're not fun.
All right. Pick 2.
Pick 2.
Pick 2. I'll take these 2.
Oh, that's rough. One's a board wipe.
2 are board wipes.
2 are board wipes. I'm gonna be color centric. I'm gonna go with the Sultai ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta do it.
I wanted this saga over here. Remember?
Right. We were looking at the saga,
And you wanted
I
the
was looking at the
Shiko?
Shiko. It is mythic for rare.
It's fine. I'll take the hit.
Okay.
Wow.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
agreeable. So you got the saga. Okay. Do you have the Yathin Road Watcher?
What is that?
So 4-drop.
drop.
Get mills and bring something else back. Really good with your commander.
You packed one of those, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you want that, right?
Yeah.
That's a good card, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, you're into that? No, yeah.
What
yeah.
do you want?
Absolutely. I want that Siege. I want the blue-green. It's like Glacial Siege, I think.
Blue-green.
Yeah, blue-green Siege.
Did I have one?
Yes, I was peeping.
yes.
I was peeping from over here.
Siege.
Yeah,
There you go,
yeah.
sir.
Thank you. Nice. Do you have? I don't see a Severance Priest over there.
I don't think so.
It's a 3/3 Death Touch for 3 that lets you look at
No.
somebody's hand, exile a card.
No.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
can
what
I-
else do you want?
Yeah, let me see your salty pile.
My salty pile.
Yeah,
well,
let me
this
see
is
the
all
salty pile.
multicolored. But
All right.
And Ben, you and I are trading my Felithar
Yeah.
for your Teamer Battle Crier.
yeah, there you go.
Cool.
You're not running
Felithar.
Skirmish Rhino. You're crazy.
I have it.
Oh, good. Okay, good boy.
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
It's in there.
And we built our decks, and we're going to play a game of Commander. I picked out Kotis, the Fangkeeper. I'm representing Sultai, and I went full-blown limited combat tricks Voltron with this baby. This is going to be an absolutely stupid game of stealing your stuff.
We need blockers.
Hoping you won't block, because you might be surprised by the kind of things I put in my Commander deck. Anyway, Ryan, what are you playing?
I am on Narset Jeskai Waymaster. I'm gonna try to cast as many spells as I can on my turn, discard my hand, and then draw that many cards.
Seems hard and limited.
I got it, bro.
Do you have an Underworld Breach and a Lion's Eye Diamond in there? I've been told that was totally reasonable.
I got Bater, kin to all, flying 5/7, and I'm gonna have some big booties. Hopefully, get eventually 40 toughness and zap all you guys' life.
Can't wait for that. Hasn't happened to me since Amazonian did it, so that'll be fun.
And I built Ureni, the Song Unending. My plan is to ramp, so that way hopefully I can cast this guy and just be a total menace to society overall.
Yeah, you're the only one with a commander that hasn't been on the show before. Did you guys know that has protection from white and black?
Yeah.
That has protection from all of us in some way.
Oh,
Ah,
geez.
we're cool.
I'm sure. Shay has a board wipe in the command zone. I'm really confused. I'm terrified. All right. And I think I'm doing this right, since you guys have strong opinions about our brackets and think we don't know what they are. I'm pretty sure these are bracket 3, maybe 4.
Pretty much.
Is that right? Let me know in the comments about that. What brackets are these? And you know who won the die roll?
It was Ryan.
Take it away.
Perfect sixes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, Ryan. Do your worst.
Tapped land. Go ahead.
Nice. I'll play Temple of Silence and scry one. I mean,
What do you mean?
Is it? Yeah,
because it's
scry.
Temple of Silence, so I didn't say anything. Anyway, I'm gonna bottom this. Well, yeah, I'll bottom it.
I'll draw. Ooh. I'll play this Thornwood Falls and pass.
1 life.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
Fancy.
Best start available in this format. Tapped Opulent Palace. Go.
Island. Pass.
Okay. Untap, draw. I'm gonna play Deceptive Landscape, and I will sacrifice it for a forest. Go ahead, shake.
I'll untap and draw. Play this island. Then for 2, I'll cast an Embermouth Sentinel.
You're not allowed to cast things already.
What? When he enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle, put that card on top. If you control a dragon, put that card on the battlefield instead.
No dragons.
No dragons.
We're safe.
All right, I grabbed a mountain. That'll be on top. I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Yavimaya Coast. And I'm going to bring out one of my mythics on turn
What?
2. Yeah. Look out. It's Taiga, Master Opportunist. If you remember this one, he's got Flurry. And when I cast my second spell, I suspend it and cast a copy of it
Oh,
instead.
suspend guy. Yep.
Your turn.
Mountain for turn. Tap 3 for a Dragonstorm Globe.
Right.
Each dragon I control will enter with a +1/+1 counter, and I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Go ahead, Ben.
Untap, draw. Play a Radiant Grove for turn. I'll tap 2 for an Embermouth Sentinel. I'll search for my.
Whoa!
Winning!
Oh, what's up? Yours is better because it's foil.
foil.
Yeah. I'm gonna search for a basic, put it in my hand,
That's not what the card says.
reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Ah, yes, yes.
It's like he wasn't even paying attention when you played the card, Shay. What happened?
All right, swamp on top. All good to go.
All right, I'll untap and draw. Play this mountain. And then for 3, I'm going to cast the Sorcery Omen, Claim Territory. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand. All right, I grab my 2 forests. One will be on the battlefield tapped, the other will go into my hand, and then this will get shuffled into my library.
Let's untap and draw. And I am going to also do an Omen with the Sagu Wildling Roost Seek. I search for a basic and shuffle this back in. I'll play this swamp as the land for turn. Then I'm going to take 1 damage. And I am going to trigger Taigum on turn 3 with Stillness in Motion. This is a rare enchantment, and it says that at the beginning of my upkeep, I mill 3 cards. That's the only important part, probably.
No problem.
The rest only comes into play if I deck myself.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Seems unlikely.
Suspended.
All right, so how does it work? 4 time counters. Wow, 4 time counters. That's forever. Pass. I'm just chilling.
Love it.
Still in motion.
Island. Tap 3, cast Narset. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw this swamp. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play Yathan Tomb Guard. Menace 2/3. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card and lose a life. I want to swing my guy at someone. So before that, I'm going to tap a swamp and cast Desperate Measures. Target creature gets +1/-1 until end of turn. When that creature dies, under your control. Well, I'll target my own creature because I want to draw 2 cards. Actually. I was going to kill Shays, but I can't. So.
You'll still draw 2, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was the object.
That's just good card draw right there.
I know.
I'm jealous.
And they'll pass to Shay.
Okie doke. Untap and draw. I'll play a forest. Then for 2, I'll cast this Shocking Sharpshooter. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. Wow.
Okay.
It also has reach.
Yourself to play around the Ben law.
Crazy.
Oh,
It does say opponent.
It does say opponent.
And then for 3, I'll cast Warden of the Grove. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. All right, so that's going to be a Shocking Sharpshooter trigger. You have your commander out.
I do.
It's going to be you. Could swing with my 2/1, but I don't have great attacks, so I'll pass. Right, on my end step, Warden of the Grove will trigger. It'll get a counter. Now I'm done.
Wait, when does this happen? At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Okay, so my token copy of Stillness in Motion mills 3.
See ya.
No, the board wipe. That's not good. That's not good.
It's fine.
Okay.
That means that I got one of your cards for like free.
Is that how that works? Okay, sweet.
You don't have recursion, it's fine.
No, why would I? Well, let's see. Shay's at 41, I'm at 39. Dude, played around it. Jungle Hollow, game 1. I think the sooner I get this out, the better. So I'm going to play an Essence Anchor. This says, at the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1, and I can tap this to make a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token if a card left my graveyard this turn. And only during my turn. So if I make a card, leave my graveyard, but only on my turn, but at instant speed, I can do that. Very important, I guess. No good attacks, pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, time counter ticks down to 3.
All right. I'm going to start by casting a Mox Jasper.
Fancy.
Wow.
Fancy pants over here.
Storm count 1.
Good call. I'm going to cast an Unending Whisper. Draw a card.
Storm count 2. Oh god, is this actually gonna work?
Tap 1 for a Wingspan Stride, targeting my Narset. Give it +1/+1 and fly.
Storm count 3.
I will cast the Stormplane Detainment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield.
Storm count 4.
I believe I will target. Ben, should I do Taigum or that thing?
I get choices.
Yeah, let's help each other out here a little bit. They've got some cool stuff out there.
I have a strong opinion.
Yeah. Come on.
So that one's giving him his suspendy stuff, and then that thing just gets big.
As soon as she
I'm
plays
thinking
it.
that one.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Dang.
I'll exile.
Sorry,
that.
not Shari. Sorry. Shari? Sorry, not sorry, Shay.
So that was 4 spells
Yeah,
cast.
4 spells.
I have 3 cards in hand. I will go to end step, and I'm going to discard my hand to draw 4.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, Jeskai Revelation was in there, but I'm not getting to 7 mana.
What?
I know.
Dude, what are you talking about? You got 7 right there after you sacked the landscape.
Yeah, but I want to
my-
draw cards. My deck draws cards.
Crazy.
Draws cards.
Crazy.
Look, 1, 2. Oh, these aren't as good as Jeskai.
No, nothing's
4.
going to be as good as Sky Revelation in that deck.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna cast a Roamer's Routine. Yes, I was right. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tab, then shuffle, and I can harmonize it later.
Ramp.
Get a Plains, it'll enter tapped. Tap in 2 for Corroding Dragonstorm. When this enchantment enters, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. Surveil 2, and when I cast a dragon, or when a dragon enters, I return the enchantment to my hand.
Burn.
The 2s.
Yeah, it is a legend. I think I switched the order. Maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
They're both on top though. And go ahead, Shay.
All right, I'll untap and draw. For 3, I'm going to cast Underfoot Underdogs. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Sharpshooter trigger. Ryan, you stole my thing. I didn't like that.
I believe it's 2.
Yeah, that'll be 1 extra because the goblin too.
Both of me?
Yeah,
Dude, you made her mad.
Apparently.
I'm mad. And then for 3, Champion of Dusan. This is a trample 4/2. Then I can also pay 2, exile this card from a graveyard, put a 1/1 counter and trample counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery.
Just
Sharpshooter
happened to
trigger.
magic together.
Ben, you colluded against me. Take a damage.
How did I do that?
when you
When you
decided
agreed
to
with
run.
me.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
She was so happy to have choices.
I know.
I'll pass.
Upkeep. Gonna tick down Stillness in Motion and suspend. I'm going to mill 3 to the Stillness in Motion on the field. No, my fetch land. I was so excited. I was gonna show Ryan how to shuffle, and it was gonna be great. I will surveil with the Essence Anchor. I will leave that on top. And I'll play Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. I can sack it to go get a dragon card. Ooh, ah. But yeah, let's bring out the commander. This is gonna be fun. It's Kotes, the Fang Keeper. 2/1 indestructible when it deals combat damage to a player. Exile the top X cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage. And I may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. I know, guys, it's scary, but remember, you guys have big things and I have a small little zombie warrior.
Just a little baby.
And I will pass the turn.
I'll tap for 3 and cast a Tursa Light Shatter. It's a 3/3 Orc Wizard. Has haste. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. And then whenever it attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from our graveyard, and I may play that card this turn. When it enters, I will discard 2, and then draw that many. I'll discard Twin Maw Stormbrood and an island. Draw 2. We'll cast a Sage of the Skies. When I cast a spell, if I've cast another spell this turn, copy this spell.
That works.
Okay.
Go to combat.
What? What? What?
Ben, I'm going to send a 4/5 flyer your way, and CGB a 3/3 haster on the ground. When this attacks, I have 6 cards in my graveyard, so it does not trigger that.
No blocks because it's flying and it's 4 commander.
I'll block the 3/3 with the indestructible.
Cool.
Right? I'll take 4.
And then I will go to my end step. Trigger Narset. I will discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Discarded a Wingblade Disciple and a Lightfoot Technique. Go ahead, Ben.
All right. 5 for the commander. Baiter, kin to all.
Here's the dragon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I will return Corroding Dragonstorm to my hand. I'm gonna tap 2, play Piercing Exhale. I'll behold a dragon, and it will deal damage equal to its power to target creature, your commander, and then I'll surveil 2.
You're killing his commander?
He just attacked me with it.
You're piercingly exhaling?
Yes.
Can you show us what that sounds like?
All right. Narset dies.
Okay, I'll surveil 2. I'll keep 1 on top and surveil the other one, which is a Dussiet Earth Carver. End step trigger, I have 10 toughness, so I will draw a card. All right, Shay. What you got?
All right, I'll untap and draw. I'll play a forest. It's time to be rude, I guess. I'm gonna cast this Ice Ridge Serpent. When it enters, return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand.
I think it's kind of easily the dragon,
Yeah.
but what do I know?
Yeah, that's what I've decided. It's gonna be Baitor, Ben. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shocking Sharpshooter is gonna trigger. Let's deal 1 to CGB.
Okay.
It's time to share.
Okay, we
It's
were
time to
getting
share.
along, Shay, and you had
It's
to go
just
and do
one
that.
Blood feud.
It's fine. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. Ben, I swear, we're friends.
It doesn't
don't-
seem like
I
it
don't hate you.
so far.
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna tap this guy. Target creature you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. And I'm gonna send my Embermouth Sentinel your way for 2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay. And that'll pass.
Untap. We're gonna tick down the original Stillness in Motion to 1. Trigger this Stillness in Motion to mill 3. This has an ability, a renew ability, the Sagu Pummeler. It says exile this from the graveyard to put 2 counters and reach counter on target creature. And then I will surveil with the Essence Anchor. I don't know if I have time to keep those. Okay. I will surveil the Gold Keeper into the graveyard. It has a renew ability. Put 2+1/+1 counters and a flying counter on target creature.
Ooh, wonder what that'll be.
Draw for turn. I mean, heck, let's play Magic. I'm going to use the renew ability of Kiru Gold Keeper. I'm going to put 2+1/+1 counters and a flying counter on my commander. Because a card left my graveyard, I can tap this Essence Anchor to make a 2/2 Zombo. And then I'll attack Shay. It's a 4/3 flying indestructible.
What?
And if it hits you, I get to cast things that cost 4 or less from the top of your deck, and I exile 4 cards. If I hit good cards, I will do bad things to them and not you.
What? You don't run any good cards. That's fine.
You're gonna take that?
No, for that, I'm gonna take 4.
There you go, Shay. Let's go.
Lands, 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 lands.
All right, ready? 1.
Land.
Now. 2. That's castable.
Yeah.
3. Now. 4. Those 2 are
castable.
castable.
that's pretty
Oh boy, oh boy. So, Overwhelming Surge does 3 damage to target creature or destroy target non-creature artifact. I can choose one or both.
Wow.
Naga Flesh Caller is a
That's
rare.
a good card, yeah.
You may have this enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. I wish, dude, there were nicer creatures a minute ago. What happened? Something happened. When I cast my second spell this turn, it gains Suspend. At the beginning of its owner's upkeep, they remove a time counter, and then they may play it.
Ew.
Oh, so Shay gets the one. Shay gets one of
Oh,
these
okay.
suspended for her.
Okay.
See, good deal, right? That's interesting. The
be worse.
politics. So I am going to cast, and this is my first spell of the turn because the only thing I did was use an ability before. I'm going to cast Naga Flesh Crafter, and I'm going to have that enter as a copy of.
Yathan Tomb Guard.
Yeah,
That's the one.
that's the card. And then I'm going to cast Overwhelming Surge. I'm going to deal 3 damage to target creature and destroy target non-creature artifact. So I will deal 3 damage to the copy of the Sage of the Skies.
Okay.
And I will destroy the Dragonstorm. Yep, the Dragonstorm Globe.
Brutal.
Bang.
Remember when you said my cards were bad, right?
Yeah, but I was saying that to you, not him.
So that card gains Suspend 4.
Okay.
And at the beginning of each upkeep, you're going to remove a Suspend counter from it. And when the last one's removed, you cast it for free.
Okay.
And wow, I had a turn. What a turn.
You sure did.
All right. Check one more time. Oh yeah, I also have a land drop. I'm going to play a Temple of Mystery and Scry. I'm going to put that back.
Mysterious.
It is. It's a very mysterious card. I'm going to pass the turn.
Just gonna mill it. I'm gonna go right to combat.
Hi.
Ben, 3 on the ground. CGB, 2 in the air. So when Tersa attacks, I now have more than 7 cards in my graveyard. So I will exile 1 at random, and I may play that card this turn.
That's why I had to blow up his globe, so he can't cast the Jeskai Revelation if he hits it.
Yeah.
Ben, can you pick a card at random, please?
This one.
Excellent.
Flip it.
Watch out. You're
know what?
welcome.
It is a play.
It does say play, huh? That's cool.
does,
That's
yeah.
pretty good. But not right now,
All right.
because you're
Still in
combat.
combo.
I would no blocks for me.
Yeah, that was
2-3 in the air.
Does anybody here fly? None of mine fly, so I will take 2.
I'll take 3.
I will gain 2. Okay, second main, I will play that island for turn. Yep. I will cast Narset. And then I will pass the turn.
I'll untap. Drop. Bajuka Bog.
Whoa.
What? What?
He's got like 4 cards with that. I mean, yes, I do have this thing. It's
Yeah.
random.
That thing's really.
This is random.
So-
And I don't even know what the Jeskai card does. Kind of want to find out. You know?
Yeah, so I have 2 renew cards.
It's
one,
too long to read. I
One
mean, look at
puts
that thing.
some +1/+1 counters and a reach counter on a thing at sorcery speed. Terrifying, I know.
So the more +1/+1 counters, the more stuff he steals.
the other one doubles the number of counters on the thing.
Yeah, you're
It's really bad. My plans. I had beautiful plans, Ben.
I foiled you. Tap 2 for a Corroding Dragonstorm. You guys seen it before. Lose 2, I gain 2, I surveil 2.
Yep.
Bottom 1 or no, I will not bottom it. I will put it in the yard.
Yeah.
The forest in the yard and the other card left on top.
Nailed it.
And thanks to you, Shay, I'm gonna recast my commander from my hand and return the Corroding Dragonstorm back to my hand.
Smooth.
Okay.
I'll go to my end
It's all
step
coming together now.
and I'll draw a card. Go ahead, Shay.
So on my upkeep, this will go to 3. You ready for this? Da da da.
I see what you did there.
Your money's here.
I think you're ready for this, Jelly.
Okay, Urani's here. I have 8 lands. So when he enters, deals 8 damage divided as I choose among any number of target creatures and/or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands I control. Yes. All right, so I think I have my targets. I'm gonna do 3 damage to Yathan.
Okay.
Yathaniel.
I worked so hard on Yathan here. All right.
Also 2 damage to your Tigan,
Okay.
and 3 damage to who is that? Teresa?
Yeah. Terry.
Terry.
Terry and Yate.
And take him.
Yep.
Terry, Yate, and take him got yeeted by a dragon. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, now I have this back in my graveyard, which is pretty sweet.
I feel wrecked.
Shocking Sharpshooter will trigger 1 damage to Ben, who was unaffected by my targets
Fair enough.
previously. Okay.
Yeah, what's with the dragon union over here now? I'm scared.
All right. Combat. Ryan,
What's up?
I'm attacking you with the Goblin, this 1/2 Underfoot Underdogs, my Embermouth Sentinel, and my Champion of Dusan.
Yeesh.
Yikers.
Oh. I will declare blocker on your artifact creature guy,
Okay.
and I will take 6.
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Any effects or anything?
Nope. I will pass.
Oh my gosh. 10/10 flying, protection from white and black.
Yes.
Protection from all our commanders, guys. All of them. Upkeep. I put Stillness in Motion on the stack. I put Essence Anchor on the stack. And I trigger the Stillness in Motion on Suspend. And I will cast it. But it's not going to trigger this upkeep because it just entered. So then I will mill 3. Ooh, we got renew cards. Agent of Kotis is thematically appropriate and can be exiled from the graveyard for 2 counters on target creature. And Laced Prowler, the Snake Ranger, can be renewed from the graveyard for 2. Exile this from your graveyard, put X +1/+1s on target creature, where X is the number of lands in your graveyard. Yeah, there's 1 now.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it's
good.
pretty
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I may have known about that from a surveil, and oh my God, Ben, I hate you. I'm gonna.
He doesn't actually hate you, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna surveil and land into my graveyard with Essence Anchor. We're doing it. We're building.
Hey, that's
We're
2
building.
lands. There you go.
Yeah, we're working on it. Draw for turn.
What's up?
Ben,
What? What's up?
I said I wouldn't forget the thing you did.
What was that?
We've all forgotten.
Oh, the Bajuka bug?
Oh, tobogganing.
Right.
So I attack Ryan.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Is it 4?
It's 4. It is.
Do you want to do it?
I do really want to do it, yes. Okay, 4 cards off the top and 4 damage to you. We got... Oh, Riverwheel Sweep. Wait, is that... The CMC's technically 6.
Yeah, it is.
Bummer.
Yep.
Okay, Channel Dragonfire. I can cast that. I can cast that card. Okay. And Exotic Orchard can't cast an Overwhelming Surge.
Oh my God! What?
Winning. I
Very
know.
cool.
Nice, right? Okay, so I've got 2 things I can cast. I will cast the Overwhelming Surge. If I can't have 1, 2, then Ben doesn't get 1 either. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Yathan. And I have to destroy a non-creature artifact, and obviously the Mox Jasper's having the biggest impact on the game, so
It's pretty good.
gotta target that, of course.
Jasper down.
And for Channel Dragonfire, which does have Harmonize.
It does.
So you might be able to use this later.
Perhaps.
2 damage to any target. Let's go with that 4/2 trample that did you dirty.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We're gonna kill
Teamwork
Shades
makes
4/2.
the dream work.
Yes, that was a thing that just happened. And I am going to totally not suspiciously pass the turn.
What
Go
you
ahead.
doing? What are
Go
you
ahead.
going on?
Go ahead, don't worry about it.
I'm worried. Red and 1. For another shocking sharpshooter, I will cast Unending Whisper, Harmonize cost, tapping Narset to reduce it by 3. I will exile this card and draw a card. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay. Hey, Shay.
Yeah.
I won't destroy your Rennie if you don't swing it at me.
What?
Oh.
What's
okay.
this terrorism?
Just to check, is the spell white or black?
No, I double check that. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's a good check. It's a good check.
Check on it.
So for my next turn, right?
Yeah. Well,
What green
Yeah, nice
destroy
choice.
spells
Okay.
are there?
Sounds good.
Green destroy spells. Oh, there's the green. It gives +3/+3 or destroy target thing with flying.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I don't know why that one came to mind.
I'll play Delta Bloodflies. Flying, whenever this creature attacks, if you control a creature with a counter on it, each opponent loses 1 life.
Do you have anything with counters on it?
Not right now.
Okay, so it's a 1/2 for 2.
Yep, so
Okay.
1, 2.
It does fly.
Yeah. Haha. I'll tap 3 for an aggressive negotiations. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control.
Austin.
here? What are we doing?
I have 3 cards in hand.
How many do you have, Shay?
I have just one.
Just one, yeah. I'll go with CGB. How many you got? 4. That's a lot to choose from. I'm gonna target you, CGB.
Is it?
And you do reveal.
It is reveal. Okay.
It's a reveal.
Yeah.
Do you want to respond to that, CGB?
Kinda. It's any card that you
Any
can take?
Non-land, yeah.
Any non-land that you
and
can
I,
take?
yeah.
An exile.
Yeah.
Fine. I have this 1/3 Goblin Soldier with Death Touch. All right.
Okay.
That's a card I have in my hand. I have this card that can return a spell from my graveyard to my hand. Like Death Begets Life, except that's exiled now. I have this Fangkeeper's Familiar, this flash snake that counters an enchantment or destroys an enchantment, counters a creature, or gains 3 and surveils 3. And I have this dragon, Whirling Stormbrew, that has flash and gives all my dragons flash.
I'm gonna go with the Fang Keeper there.
This gets exiled.
Yeah.
This is just gone.
It's exiled, yeah.
That's
and
so
I put a
good.
counter
I traded for this.
on a target
It's
creature.
so great.
And I'll put a 1/1 counter on Baker. And now I'm gonna play a card we've never seen before. Corroding Dragonstorm.
Back again.
It's an enchantment I could have destroyed.
Yep. I'll surveil a Dragon's Prey to the graveyard and keep the other one on top. Okay, wreak havoc, Shay.
Cool.
Hate that. Hate this.
Collusion.
Woo! Okay, on my upkeep, this will go down to 2. I'll draw for turn. For 3, I will cast Wingblade Disciple. This is a 2/2 flyer. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying. For 2, I am going to renew Champion of Doosan. So I will exile it from my graveyard, put a 1/1 counter and a trample counter on target creature. I would like to target Ureni.
Bam. All right.
Boom. Okay, then I'm gonna go to combat.
Who hits are dead, guys.
CGB.
What?
I'm attacking
Oh, well, I mean, 2 hits is too many, right? You can't just let that happen. All right, I'll flash in the Whirling Stormbrood,
Yep.
the 4/3 flyer,
Yep.
and yeah, you gotta block when you can. I'll block,
'Kay.
and I will get trampled over for 8.
Yep.
Commander.
Kaboom.
Ouch.
Boom. And I missed a shocking sharpshooter trigger. Let's direct that at Ben. Okay, that concludes my tyranny. I will pass.
Untapes. We need big mills. We need big mills here. Mill, and then anchor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need them lands. And then a surveil 1.
He's looking. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Draw that card. Oh, what the heck? I can't target Shay's commander. Awaken the Honored Dead. I'm going to destroy target non-land permanent. I could go after Ben,
Come on.
or Ben,
What?
I could go after Shay, who just punched me for 11, and blow up her 2/2 flyer. I just have to know that Baator is not going to kill me.
Baator is not gonna kill
That's what I thought. Kill that 2/1
Oh
flyer.
no! My Wingblade Disciple.
Combat. Shay, you chose war.
What?
Coming at you.
Who, me?
Yeah, 4 power flyer.
4 power flyer.
4 power flyer. It could be worse.
If I let the damage go through, you will exile my cards.
4 of them. I might cut you right to Ugin though.
Or
Yeah,
you might
Mike
get
exile
Ugin.
Ugin.
I might,
might-
but I can't cast it if I hit it because it's only 4.
But he would be gone.
Wouldn't that be great?
That
It'd
would
be very
terrible.
sad. It would be just the worst.
But the odds of that aren't great.
No, it's 4 and whatever's there.
No blocks.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, and I think you have 8 commander now.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, here we go.
Not Ugin.
Ringing Strike Mastery.
Yeah.
That can tap something and it doesn't untap.
Yeah.
Sus. Heritage Reclamation. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, exile a card from a graveyard to draw a card. What? What were you going to do with that?
I want to get my guy back.
How bad you want to get your guy back?
Pretty bad.
How bad do you want her to get her guy back?
No way.
No.
Best in the business right here, baby.
No.
And one more for the road.
Dang it.
All right, that's a 6. I can't cast that.
I hate it
I
here.
can't cast this.
No way.
I'm going to exile the Naga, the thing that can turn everything into a copy of a thing from your graveyard.
Okay, why not?
And then I'm going to draw a card. And then Strike Mastery to continue to add to your pain is going to go on your commander.
Yeah.
So now if you want to untap this, it's going to cost you 5 whopping mana.
Awesome. I feel like you just broke into my house and stole all of my stuff.
I'm going to cast Kisla, Trawlers, 3/2 human. When it enters, I can exile a creature card from my graveyard. If I do, I return instant or sorcery from the graveyard to the hand. I'm gonna get the Knockout Maneuver, which is a fight spell that puts a counter on something. I'm gonna exile Taiga, Master Opportunist, from my graveyard. So this comes to hand. And because a card left my graveyard, I can tap this and make another plant Zombo. So with my modest ground defenses, I will pass the turn.
Tap for 5, I will cast Shiko, Paragon of the Way. 4/5 Spirit Dragon, Flying Vigilance. When Shiko enters, I will exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard, copy it, and then I may cast the copy without paying its mana cost.
Storm count 1.
Storm count 1. I'm going to target Teresa Light Shatter. So trigger the Shocking Sharpshooter twice. We'll go Ben 1, Shay 1. I'm going to cast this Reverberating Summons. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of my combat, if I've cast 2 or more spells this turn, this enchantment becomes a 3/3 monk creature with haste. And I may pay 1 in a red, discard my hand, sacrifice this enchantment, and draw 2 cards.
And yeah, you have the 2 spells for that.
I do. So I'll go to combat. This becomes a 3/3 with haste.
Did you do Terry's ability?
Not
When
yet.
it enters, you discard 2, draw 2?
Oh yeah. So I'll discard 1. And draw that many. So draw 1. Cool. Then go to combat. Terry will trigger at the beginning of combat. I have more than 7 cards.
Noted.
So I'll get 1 randomly. I may play that card this turn.
Revelation. Come on, Ben, don't let us down.
Well, you can only cast a 2-mana spell, right? Oh, 1 mana.
Hey, cool.
Oh, Channel
But I don't
Dragonfire.
have red up.
Oops.
Okay, so we're in combat.
And for that to trigger, you had to attack with Terry, right?
Yep. Well, yeah.
So Terry's attacking someone.
Terry is attacking someone. We'll send it your way.
No!
Yeah.
Why me? Okay. Woe is me.
Need a flyer. Need everything else. So just the Terry will go.
That's it?
Yep.
And you just attacked me?
Sure did.
Double block it with the 2/2s?
That's fair.
And one will die.
Terry down. I'll go to my end step. Narset will trigger. I have cast 1, 2, 3 spells. Yep. I will discard this Smile at Death because I don't really have many small creatures to re-ETB at this point. So I'll draw 3.
I'll untap. Draw. Tap an 8. X is 6. Nature's Rhythm. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. I got Armament Dragon. Flying, when this creature enters, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control.
Uh-oh.
I'll put it 1 on each. Corroding Dragonstorm will return to my hand. I'll move to combat. I'm gonna swing Delta, Bloodflies, and Baiter at Ryan. Well, on attacks, each opponent will lose 1 life from the Delta attacking.
Okay.
Ouch.
I will declare a block and take 2.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
I
and
lose
you-
2, and then I gain 2 from
Oh,
my
yeah.
flank.
At my end step, I'll draw a card from Baiter. Okay, Shay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so then this will go down to 1, and I will draw.
Is it exciting?
Yeah, she's untapping her dragon.
No. She should cast whatever she drew. She should untap her
I'm
dragon.
gonna pay 5 to untap my dragon.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yes, so cool.
Pretty cool. Combat. CGB.
Hi.
You broke into my house and stole all of my things. I'm attacking you for 11 trample, flying, pro white and black.
So, yeah, I had it coming, I guess. I'll take 11.
11.
Commander. Down to 11 life.
Yep,
And going to 19 commander damage.
that's right. With that, I will pass the turn.
Upkeep. Stillness and anchor. we need some good stuff here. Sarkhan's Resolve.
Oh, that was the flyer.
I think he still has that. We got
I think he was lying.
That would be the most Ben bluff I've ever seen. All right, 1 land in there. He's go to the graveyard. Surveil 1. Keep that on top. Draw for turn. Trigger Awaken the Honored Dead. Mill 3 more.
Mill.
It's not a land. That's a land. It's not a land. Okay. I think what I have to do is get a bunch of cards from Ben's deck
Yeah.
and hope to hit one that deals with that dragon. Or get enough toughness into the air or something to help me combat it. I think that's what I got. Well, Ben, it's time for a knockout maneuver. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Codis, and I'm going to deal 5 damage to your 4/5 flying dragon blocker.
But why?
Because I think I explained
Okay.
this is my Hail Mary, dude. This is all I've got. This is all I've got in this world. And then I have to decide how far to take this damage. I'm gonna renew the Lasted Prowler, which is +1/+1 counters on this creature, my commander, for all the land cards in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 7 more +1/+1 counters. So 10 +1/+1 counters on my commander.
Holy moly.
I'm gonna tap the Essence Anchor to make a zombie because that left my graveyard. And then Ben, like, I wish I could just punch Shay, but I don't think it actually gets me out of my situation. I think I just still lose to you. I think I need to hit cards off your deck that save me against both you and Shay. That's what I have to do. So Ben, 12, Commander, in the air.
I have no blocks.
Okay, 12 cards off the top. Keep them face down. Pass them over to me. We're gonna flip them right here.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. 1, Severance
Okay.
Priest. 2, Whale of War. Land. Evolving Wilds. Reputable Merchant.
Okay.
Exotic Orchard. Come on, Ben. You can do better than this. Oh, the Baron Step
Siege.
Siege.
Okay.
Does that trigger? At the beginning of your end step, put a counter on each creature you control, or at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, each opponent sacks a creature of their choice. Not exactly the solution. Land. Come on, Ben. Ben, come on, Ben. Wait, what's that do? Ooh. Menace 5/5 Demon. When this enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2, and target creature I control
So good.
gets +2/+2. Okay. Worthy cost. As an additional cast this, sack a creature, exile target creature or planeswalker.
What?
But it's black.
Yeah.
And one more. Saruk, the elusive hunter. It can't be countered.
It cannot.
And whenever a creature you control or a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, I draw a card. Ben!
Sorry, I couldn't help you.
You passed on your ability to whiff to me.
Yeah, I sure did.
But you know what? How many cards you got over there, Ben?
In my hand?
Yeah.
Many.
You know what?
Six.
You did this to me earlier. I'm gonna play the Sarkin.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna play the Rakshasa. I'm going to give the -2 ability to Shay's goblin thing that makes things unblockable.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play Reputable Merchant. When this enters or dies, put a counter on target creature. What the hell? We'll go to 11 counters on Codas, because why not? We're gonna play the Severance Priest. Ben, you got in my hand. You took my card.
Oh,
Is that one a reveal? Or just look at it?
Reveal.
Oh, nice.
and they're all
get the
non-lands.
We get the tea.
The
You guys
Tarkir
know that
Dragonstorm.
one.
I do know that one. I do. Skirmish Rhino. Abzan Devotee. Sarkin's Resolve. It
He
was
does have
that
it.
card.
Okay.
Veteran Storm Singer. Mobilize. Whenever this or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. And the Kintree Nurturer, which is a 2/1 lifelink with Endure.
Come on, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? Don't do that. No, come on.
I exile Sarkin's Resolve, and there goes your little bargaining chip,
no.
Ben. I'm going to cast Whale of War, and I'm going to return Disruptive Stormbrood and the Meringue River Regent to my hand. So those will go to hand. This will go to Ben's graveyard. Worthy Cost will sacrifice this Zombo Druid. And who do we exile? Oh, hey, Ben.
No, come on. You've done enough to me.
I can't hit this.
I know,
And
but
it's just gonna kill me. Well, if you keep those, will you promise to attack Shay with them?
I will.
All right, Shay, your Shock Trooper is gonna go. Exile.
Oh.
And the Baron Step Siege has entered, and I will choose Mardu, which means at the beginning of my end step, if a creature died, which it did, because I sacrificed the zombie, each opponent will sack a creature of their choice. All right, let's cast Disruptive Stormbrood on the Omen side. I'm going to destroy target creature with power 3 or less. And it will be that nasty bouncy serpent thing. Bang.
Ugh.
And this shuffles back in because it's an Omen. I lived as few dared to dream. We're going to move to end step. Each of you will sacrifice a creature.
Imagine if I chose you, Rennie.
Just a flex so you can recast it.
And with that, and my imminent demise on the stack, I will pass.
Tap for 4. Cast this Rune Scale Stormbrood as a dragon.
Oh.
2/4 flyer. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell or a dragon spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Tap for 4. Cast a War Effort. Creatures I control get +1/+0. And whenever I attack, I create a 1/1 red warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking. Sack it at the end step. That'll trigger the Rune Scale Stormbrood. It'll get +2/+0 until end of turn. I will tap it for Harmonize and pay 1 blue mana to exile this Winter Night Stories.
What's that do?
Yeah.
I draw 3 cards and then discard 2 unless I discard a non-creature card.
Oh,
Or discard a creature card, sorry.
pop off, King.
Yeah. I will discard 2 lands. I'll cast this Fleeting Effigy. There's a 2/2 haste elemental. At the beginning of my end step, I return this creature to its owner's hand. But in combat, Reverberating Summons does come a 3/3 monk, and it has haste until end of turn. I will swing my 2/2 at you, Ben, and my 4/5 in the air at you, Shay.
So does that make 1 warrior token?
1 warrior token.
We have that warrior token.
Will also come at Ben.
We do somewhere. And they get +1/+0. They all have +1/+0.
So that is 3, 5 at Ben, and then 5 at Shay. So nice.
No
Just
blocks.
round numbers.
Interesting. No blocks. I'll take 5.
You're also not nearly bloodthirsty enough. What are these things that don't attack? What the hell is this?
So I'm going to go to my end step, and there's going to be a couple triggers. So this is no longer a creature, but Narset will trigger at the beginning of my end step. This will sacrifice, and this will trigger to return to hand. So I'm going to stack them that this gets sacrificed. I'm going to do the Narset first and discard this and draw 4.
Yep, that's right.
And then this will trigger last and return to my hand. Pass the turn.
He just drew 4 more cards. He has to die. That's what I got here. That's what I got from this.
Untap, draw. Skirmish Rhino.
Rhino!
Trample. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
Okay.
Sweet.
Down to 9.
Corroding Dragonstorm, guys.
I almost took that.
Gain 2.
The
Surveil.
Severance Priest almost took that. I'm telling you. I was this close.
Sick of getting two'd.
Tap 4 for a Venerated Storm Singer. Mobilize 1 whenever this creature or another creature I control dies. Each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Nice.
And as promised, CGB, I will swing Baiter at Shay for 7.
It's a good attack. Really good attack.
Ugh. All right, I'll take 7.
At my end step, I will draw a card because of Baitor. Go ahead, Shay.
Hoping you like kill her or something, man. Dang it.
Yeah, as much as I could.
I was hoping.
I will untap.
She's going to draw something really good.
On my upkeep, this goes away.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just like cast?
Yeah, you get to cast it for free. Isn't that awesome?
So cool that CGB gave you that card to cast for
Me
free.
my own card
I
back
did.
after he
Yes.
stole it.
That's called value.
We both
Crazy.
got value there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will target that, and then 3 damage to target creature. Yeah, so with the 3 damage, I'm going to target Ben's 3/3 creature over there.
Right? Because of it dying, you guys will lose 1 life and I'll gain 1 life.
Scary.
Ding.
Life total go burn.
Yeah, I'm scared. I will draw. I'll play an island.
Uh-huh.
And then for 5, we're gonna untap. You ready? Combat, CGB, you ready? Or should I say, you ready for this? So that's an 11/11 flying trample commander with pro white and black.
I'm dead.
Got you.
You got me.
Yeah.
Oh, that I'm very dead.
One more thing before you're gone. Before you're dead.
Oh, I'm not dead?
No.
Okay.
Before you're dead, I'm gonna pay 5 and untap here.
Oh.
So that way I get a blocker.
Oh,
Big
because
one.
that's going away because I control it.
Yes.
That was actually really smart.
Thank you.
It makes my death worse, to be honest. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice play. All right, I'm out. Good luck, boys.
Take it away, Ryan.
Okay. I have to do math this turn and I don't like it. 1 for a Dragonfire Blade. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored. But because Shiko is 3 colors, this costs 3 less to equip. So it will only cost 1 to equip it.
Pretty cool.
So we will equip that. That triggers Runescale Stormbrood to get +2/+0 till end of turn. Let's get the Fleeting Effigy out. So recast my 2/2 Hasty Boy, return it to my hand at the end step. 2 more for a fresh start. Targeting the Rhino, giving it -5/-0.
And loses all. Okay. Interesting.
It doesn't have trample.
Oh, man.
That's disgusting.
And now it's
trigger.
0/4.
So that is a 6/4 currently. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat. This becomes a 3/3. And then whenever I attack, I'm going to get a 1/1 dude that's tapped and attacking. Ben. All of it at you.
All of it?
All of it.
You're just gonna take a hit from you, Rennie?
I can take a hit from you, Rennie.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow. I'll block your commander.
Okay.
Take the rest,
Which is?
which is death.
You're gonna spite kill my commander, Ben?
I can't. It's a 0/4.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I did that.
You did. You did.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm
Oh
dead.
my gosh.
Excellent.
And then the bodies hit the floor.
And then the bodies hit the floor. So I have nothing in second main. Or I do have something in second main. Let's just do this. I will cast this Effortless Master, a 4/3 Vigilant Menace. When this creature enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it, if I've cast 2 or more spells this turn, which I have indeed.
Okay.
Achievement unlocked.
Excellent. Go to my end step, trigger. And this is no longer a creature. So I'll do the same thing. Sack that. Discard this land. How many spells did I cast?
4.
Was it 4?
You got 4.
Sweet.
Wow.
Jeez.
And then this
Wasn't
will
me.
return to my hand at end of turn.
Untap. Be scared. Draw. All right. I am basically super dead on your turn.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Need 6 more damage.
I'm going to cast this instant as it's an omen, skimming strike. Tap up to 1 target creature and draw a card. I'll tap
That one?
No. I'll tap this one.
Okay.
Tapped. Here we go. Everything is fine. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
I'm attacking you for 11.
Yeah. Combat tricks?
Yes.
A deadly stare.
Wait.
Oh, something.
Are you ready for this? It's a snakeskin veil. You're gonna take 12.
I'll take 12.
The last you're ready for this, not as good as the one before it.
Not as good. And then I may as well concede because I think you got it. You want to play it out?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Sure.
Sulfur Falls. Quarry Steel Cutter.
Oh, God, now I hate him. I hate that card.
Equip it. So this gives it +1/+1, has trample and haste, has flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, create a white monk creature token with prowess, and I may attach this equipment to it, but it's just a little extra damage here. You alright, CGB?
Great.
You having flashbacks?
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
Fleeting Effigy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Trigger the steel cutter.
Steel Cutter, make a dude.
Do you attach the steel cutter to it?
I sure don't.
Trigger your dragon.
Yep. And then I will give this +2/+0 until end of turn.
Yep.
So there's 5, 9, 2, 4, 6, 7, a lot, and more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm freaking dead. GG.
Good game.
Yay!
Yeah, congratulations, everybody.
Woo,
Good fight,
job.
Shay.
I tried.
It was a battle.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to pick out our CoolStuffInc.com cards of the game. Wow, we're back. CoolStuffInc.com, card of the game. Use promo code WORST to get a discount at CoolStuffInc.com. I'm going to give it to Lasted Prowler. This almost pulled it off. And in fact, I could have killed Shay.
Yeah.
I actually could have killed Shay, but then I would have just died. So I took the long shot at Ben instead. Didn't get there, did my best. You try, sometimes you fail. It's the way it goes. But this card is sweet. If you have a mill deck and you can put a bunch of +1/+1 counters on, say, your commander, because you have a lot of lands in your graveyard, that seems really cool to me. And this actually has an ability too. If you cast it, you get to mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. So it also fills your graveyard. So I thought this card was sweet. I loved it. I was trying to set up a kill with it for a long time. And yep, happy with it. Happy with it. How about you, Shay? My nemesis.
Yes, nemesis. My card of the game was Ureni. You ready for this? I mean,
One more. You just wanted to do that one more time. One more time.
yeah, Ureni was really the shining star of my deck, but I do have to give a shout out to the Ugin that you exiled. It would have been very cool.
That might have been my moment of the game. That would have been nice.
I can't believe that happened. I'm gonna be sad about that for at least a week.
Well, you know what? We can both be sad about how things turned out today, Shay.
Yeah.
And we get to take it out on each other next week, most likely.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Ben, hi. Part of the game?
Mine was Corroding Dragonstorm, just because I just kept doing damage with it.
Probably did like 12 damage over 3 people, 36 damage.
I didn't have great attacks really most turns I was playing, and I was like, heck, I'll just 2 mana, 2 damage, 2 life, 2 surveil, why not?
Yeah, that's kind of a good card when your commander's a dragon in your dragon set. How about that? I mean, hey, you got to make limited games end somehow. And speaking of games ending,
Yep.
Ryan, you figured out how to end a game.
I did figure it out, and boy, oh boy, did Narset help me do it. So she gave me a lot of value, keeping cards in my hand, being able to stack things in certain ways. Just gave me a lot of value. I kept my deck like this because this was like what was in play in my graveyard, and that's my deck. I drew half my deck.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
That's
pretty sick.
Crazy.
pretty great.
So-
I was over here milling. I didn't get as far as you did. You
Yeah.
straight up drew that much.
Yeah, so Narset, if you build it right, pretty strong.
First win on the show?
First win.
Congrats,
Nice.
man. Yeah. And thank you very much. You stayed all the way till the end of the episode. That's the best thing you can do to support the show. But top it off, please hit like, hit subscribe, and use the promo code WORST at checkout on CoolStuffInc.com to show them that you enjoy the show. And use the promo code CGB5 at Dragon Shield to show them that you support the show. And on behalf of all of us here at the Worst Possible Commander Show, to all of you at home, you're cool.